Are we ready for a new Atlanta, baby? That's the question that we got to ask ourselves today. And we're going to talk about this exclusive that was dropped by B. Scott this morning. And we got to talk about all the Atlanta shenanigans that we are set to be in for this upcoming season, baby. Get ready, get ready. Okay. So let's take a little look see at what we have here. All right. First things first. The cast. So here is a photo from Sheree's soiree. As you can see, Cynthia Bailey is in attendance. Now, we had also mentioned that Cynthia Bailey would be back because she did announce it via the Suave magazine interview from a couple of weeks ago. Okay. So she told us that she was back playing around with the girlies, and this is most likely to be in the friend slash not official friend capacity, more like guest appearance capacity. All right. So that's the first thing, as we had, previously discussed. Now, let's get into the real tea of it all. Now, you guys may have seen Miss Courtney Rhodes, who is pictured here beside Cynthia Bailey. Now, Courtney Rhodes is actually a friend of Marlo Hampton's, okay? And she's the co-founder and director of marketing and media relations at the agency, as well as the owner of the Brandista and creative director of her namesake jewelry brand, Courtney Raquel Rhodes. And again, this is an exclusive from B. Scott. Well, if you happen to be wondering what happened to the other potential newbie, that was Janelle Stevens. Okay. Now, what happened to Janelle? Sources are saying, according to B. Scott, that she just didn't have the thing. Okay. And the thing being the thing that makes the reality television star great. You've got to insert yourself, you've got to assert yourself, and you have got to make yourself a part of the story. Okay. And that doesn't always come easy for a lot of people, especially in an established group like these Atlanta ladies. It really takes a specific type of personality to come in and really make an impact. Okay. And so here we have Janelle Stevens out. Courtney Rhodes, friend of Marlowe's, is in. Okay. New Atlanta. Now, Courtney, from what I gather from B. Scott, is most likely going to be a friend, but she could, depending on how things go, end up being a main peach holder. Now, you guys may recall that Atlanta has never really had a full season of 7 full-time peaches. Okay. We've never seen that for an entire season, right? We had 5. We almost had 7, but Kim Zolciak left that season. But I don't even know if we were gonna have that 7, because Portia Williams and Kenya Moore were in the running as well. So honestly, I think it's time that we are due for a 7th housewife on Atlanta. And one of the reasons why could be that budget, because the ladies in Atlanta, I think, are getting paid. Okay. Um, so in comes Courtney Rhodes. All right. Next, Monyetta Shaw is said to be making appearances all throughout the season, up and through, really asserting herself and inserting herself, and allegedly, according to B. Scott, even playing matchmaker. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who might she be playing matchmaker for? Well, it could be one Kenya Moore. Now, Kenya Moore, you guys know, we talked about it yesterday, is still in this ongoing, never ending divorce from Marc Daly. Okay. Remember, we had said that she said he didn't want nothing from her, but I mean, what else could be taking so long? Okay. Anyway, it's being reported that Monyetta could be hooking Miss Kenya Moore up with, you know, a man of the Caucasian persuasion. You know what I'm saying? Like her husband. You know what I'm saying? Like Monyetta's husband. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Get a little swirl with the twirl. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I think that might have been a direct quote from the B. Scott article as well, but don't I can't remember. But it did roll off the tongue rather nicely. So I might have to give props to B and let you know where I got that swirl and twirl from. But it's the truth. I mean, if you think about it, listen, I'm not mad at it. Find love however you can these days. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Moneta, if you can find love for Miss Kenya Moore, please do. Please do. Now, last I recall, did Moneta make much of an impact on any of y'all? I mean, I don't know. I just, I don't know. I don't know about it. I felt like she was a nice woman. Um, but I just don't know if she really gave me like housewife material. You know what I'm saying? Granted, she does have, you know, the look. You know what I'm saying? She does have the look, she does have the husband. So she's got the things going on for herself in order to be a housewife. It's just whether or not she's really, really in the mix. So when you think about it, we have these ladies right here, Marlo, Sheree, obviously Candy, Sanya, and Drew, Kenya, and then you have the addition of Moneta, Cynthia, and Courtney. Now, B. Scott is speculating that it could indeed be Moneta that gets the full-time Peach spot. It's a toss-up, but she has been there for a majority of the season, so she could end up getting that 7th spot. And again, this could be interesting if she brings something to the season. Now, you just got to bring something to the season. Now, um, that's the T on Atlanta. I'm interested. I'm interested now. I definitely I want to see what this season gives. I want to see where we go. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. I would love to see Kenya getting in the mix with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Old rich one too. At that, okay, is what we hearing. Also, we hear that they have another few weeks of filming, which comes as no surprise to me. But also in other news, we have to send a shout out to Portia Williams and Simon Guobadia because he just lost his mom. Apparently, she was about to turn 81 years old this month. And he posted about her on his Instagram account. And, we just want to send some love and light, his way and Portia's way as well. It's always a sad thing to lose somebody. And, even in this, space that we're in, we kind of talk about the goings on the shows and stuff like that. And they're no longer on the show. We still want to send them some, warm wishes of, and prayers and all that kind of stuff like that. But anyway, that's the tea on Atlanta. Let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in the new season? Like, how are you feeling about it? Or do you just want Nene back? Okay. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below, and I will catch you in the next video.